Hundreds of there may be millions of them in a single acre of land.
So, we just witnessed the Legends of Equestria.
Yes, the massive multiplayer online it was.
Yeah, which actually isn't online because it is still in beta area.
Yeah, they're releasing a couple of servers to test it out and stuff, I think.
Yeah,
but
and they said like it's got quite big popularity already.
yeah, they did say that. They said cool thing they're trying to implement is a kind of class system. They're doing it, having it so that you can start off as a filly, go through school, and then follow quests for your class, which will be quite interesting to see.
Well, yeah, because at least then, yeah, I guess that would be the tutorial.
Yeah, probably your tutorial bits to find your class, go out, fight monsters, follow quests, just explore. It looked quite pretty.
Yeah, it was aesthetically pleasing. And it was quite big. Like, the man was a Pegasus and he was literally flying everywhere.
Yeah.
The freedom of flight is just unbelievable. Like, obviously, I imagine if he was an Earth-burning equivalent, he would just run around. But
I assume so. But F20 is still awesome for any F20 out there. Because F20 is the best.
No, but it does look good. So we may have a Neb in the future, depending on.
Yeah.
I
think it would be nice to have a look. I've seen bits and bits about it before, but it'd still be nice to have a look. I think the Clockwork Stallion team is on next. So we'll have a look at their game and then see what that's like.
And we're back.
We are after eating food.
Yeah, after eating food. So we thought we would just fill you in on the rest of the gaming. You obviously saw the, what was it called?
Legends of Equestria.
Legends of Equestria 1.
And then
just after that, there was a developing team making a game called, made a game called Rise of the Clockwork Stallions.
This is correct.
Which is basically a very old retro platform game with hundreds of ponies characters to play as, and it's all like...
over 70, I think, was what they called it.
Over 70, main 6, main background 6, special guest. The creator had a pony, Faust had a pony.
You had to find her.
You had to find
her.
This is
unlockable.
But there was all
incredibly OP.
Yeah, incredibly OP. And he basically told her where to find her.
Yeah, but I said developers will probably move her.
Yeah, they basically said they'll be in trouble with the developers and they'll move it.
But it looked good. It was kind of your Sonic, Mario kind of game.
Shooter platformy.
Yeah, there was some
bosses.
There was some melee classes in there.
A hell of a lot of hiddens.
And Easter eggs and hidden matches. And it looked really good. It looked really fun. Free to play. Free to play. We'll find a link. And yeah, so it looked really nice. Probably check it out. Check it out.
The time has come to welcome spring and all things warm and green, but it's also time to say goodbye. It's winter, we must clean. How can I help? I'm new, you see. What does every pony do? How do I fit in without magic? I haven't got a clue. Winter wrap up, let's finish our holiday cheer. Winter wrap up, 'cause tomorrow spring is here. 'Cause tomorrow spring is here. Bringing home the southern birds, a Pegasus job begins, and clearing all the gloomy skies. Let the sun shine in, remove the clouds, and we melt the white snow. When the sun comes up, it's warm and beauty will glow. Winter wrap up, let's finish our holiday cheer. Winter wrap up.
Literally haven't moved from exactly the same spot.
The power of editing is like a day, the entire day of events was in between. Anyway, so, day to recap. We saw which we talked about a bit, the Clockwork Stallions and Legends of Equestria, which both looked really good.
Yeah, I think that just helps because we like games.
Yeah, but everyone likes games. Most people like games. Only crazy people like games. So then after that we A, I believe. Then we saw Heather Breckle's digital colouring, which was quite good. She said she's releasing a comic, webcomic. So we'll have a link for that somewhere.
Well, yeah, I'll look on the DeviantArt and it'll be...
Yeah. Her DeviantArt will have it and we'll find it. It's easy to access. But, she went through how she does the colouring for the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic comics. What her favourite colour schemes are, etc. She gets inspiration from a lot of anime. She went through some anime which she liked, which was quite fun. And it was interesting to see how she did it.
Yeah, it kind of made me think, like, maybe I should get out my drawing tablet again.
Yeah.
And give it another shot, because I couldn't use it and just threw it in the loft. Anger, because I couldn't use it. But, yeah. No, I actually found that really interesting.
I did. It was very fun.
And she said, like, literally what she does.
Yeah.
Because she's a freelancer, she does all her own work and it's her own schedule and...
Yeah.
She just plays music, gets really buzzed off coffee and colours in as quickly as she can.
Yeah, she was saying that sometimes she gets work for the month because she does the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as well. So she gets often work all at once and has to do like 20 pages by the end of the month, etc.
Yeah.
It was fun to watch her. Then we saw the David Polsky's panel, where he was talking about how he tries to mix fun and rebellion into his episodes. He was very good. He talked a bit about some of his episodes, his favourite episode.
Yeah, he did quite a deep theoretical beginning about what is like the equivalent, like what is fun and what is rebellion.
And he had the audience split in two, who liked the fun side of My Little Pony, who liked the rebellious side, and it was pretty much split evenly, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
we said on the rebellion side.
Yeah, we said on the rebellion side, but that's because I had to laugh at the fact of we went against the demographics.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So that was good. Do you remember what his favourite episode was? He said he was most proud of Rarity Takes Manhattan.
It was his Too Many Pinkie Pies.
And Too Many Pinkie Pies was his favourite episode.
It was his favourite episode.
Obviously the ones that he's done.
And then there was the kid who tried to rip him a new bum and criticise his
Daring Dern
episode.
Yeah. Also the Twilight Time episode, something we didn't like. Which I personally like both of those episodes.
I like both of those episodes. Which basically, he reveals the character of the Daring Do instead of it just being in a book, and this kid we'd noticed him throughout the convention. It was a little bit odd anyway. And he I think he hit a nerve on him.
Yeah.
And he literally just kind of ranted for 10 minutes and then turned around and was just like, I don't feel obliged to answer. Yeah,
because he asked, the way he asked it was very kind of aggressive and not very nice.
Yeah.
But he was saying, we offered our judgment whether we would like something or not, cloud the real questions, which are why did they do it and did they kind of achieve that goal that they set out to do. So that was quite nice. Then we played Speed Monopoly, pony version obviously, and I lost.
Well,
I played Applejack, because
well,
Applejack's the best pony.
Didn't lose, but
We didn't come last, but we came second to last. Because in Speed Monopoly you start off with 3 cards, and we had 1 red and 2 transports. And I'm personally, transports not the kind of things I go for in my kind of strat. So, and then no one would trade reds with me, and when I got some pinks, no one would trade pinks with me either. So
it was a little bit.
Yeah. I got institutionalised.
Really
it was really fun.
I wasn't actually playing, but I was just a banker.
Yeah.
And I was sat next to some lad's dad, and we was just like laughing because when they were trying to deal and things, we was just like, you need to let him just give him it.
Me and the kid who won's mum were laughing quite a bit about, because I kept going to prison. So I was basically saying I was institutionalised. Because I kept losing money and losing my houses, having to remortgage. I couldn't live on the outside anymore. I was just too used to being in prison.
Yeah. It was in the end of the last 10 minutes, well, last half an hour, being in jail was the safest option.
It was.
The board was just covered in the equivalent of hotels, but they were called castles, and you literally land on anyone's house and you was paying 1,000 odd.
Yeah.
And we literally had like a tuppence equivalent.
Well, we lasted a couple of rounds around the board with like mortgaged houses and things, so it wasn't too bad.
No, it wasn't too
And then we watched the VIP panel, which was basically them relaxing, talking to each other really, chatting in general, wasn't it? The three VIPs, Heather Breckel, DM Vera, and Dave Polsky. What DM Vera said she was writing a Celestia and Luna book, which was quite interesting.
Like, I think I'm gonna invest in like the Rainbow Dash Applejack books.
Yeah. It's supposed to be really good.
I've got a really bad itch on my nose. I'm like itching my face.
Yeah, so she's writing a Luna and Celestia. She's also written an episode for season 5 of the show.
She did one in season 4, and then now she said that she's got more opportunities for season 5.
Yeah.
Which is good because like everyone on the panel now had more of a direct impact with the show.
Yeah. Obviously the comics are very kind of canon unless the show goes against it. It's like the comics.
like they were saying, like one of the most interesting thing I found from that panel was the fact that they had they all put references into things they liked, like Game of Thrones, and like they wanted things like Attack on Titan quotes and things.
Yeah, and
film quotes, Batman quotes.
Yeah, Polsky tried to get in a
Django
Unchained quote in one of his episodes.
Yeah.
In the Down There episode, and I believe it will come to me. DM Vera will made a reference Pinkie Pie saying if you want to make a pie first you have to invent Equestria.
Yeah, which is
if you want to bake a cake you have to first invent the universe kind of thing. Which was quite nice.
Yeah.
And then we had the closing ceremony, which was a big sing-along, and
it was the rewards for the
cosplay and setting other events, speed art, etc. We didn't do because we're not artists or writers, particularly well.
I'm not that bad at art.
You just don't like doing it under pressure.
Yeah, I just don't. I can't do it under pressure. I have to feel creative to create.
Yes.
And not just feel pressured into doing it.
And then we came back and we played Book Legacy.
We did.
Which is a fun game. It's a mech that I've bought. It's good. It's kind of a roguelike dungeon crawler card game.
Yay. It looks really pretty.
It is very pretty. The art on it is done by people you may recognise. It is really, really nice.
It's really
very
aesthetically pleasing. Like, I think I would have just bought it purely on like the pictures.
Yeah. And there's some cool little classes in there, like the Alchemist, which is kind of like your Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood kind of alchemy
I think I would just end up calling him Alphonse.
Yeah.
Alphonse, I literally would, because obviously he was my favourite.
Yeah. So that was Book.
That was Book.
Woo!
However, I am quite... Obviously I'm not glad it's open, but I swear to God, if I hear pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows one more time, I think I'm just going to crawl into a cave. As much as I love it. Jesus.
Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Taking an earthquake. Okay. Is it? It's recording though, really.
Yeah, we're good. I was just like, you were taking a drink and then you were like, this is it.
Yeah, this is it. We're recording. Buckcon is over. We are done.
We are done for Buck.
It is the end of this year, Manchester, done.
After waiting 250 days countdown,
Yep.
it feels like it's been like 20 minutes.
It has, it's gone by really fast.
This is where Elliot will add in some really depressive music. It was sad that we can no longer be any more ponies.
Yep.
And Buck is over.
Some super depressing music right now.
Super depressing music right now. So, we're just doing our last vlog because we're waiting for the bus. Well, 2 hours to the bus.
Technically it's a coach.
Huh?
It's a coach.
Fine. Just gonna pay for it.
Yep. We have a new edition.
We do have a new edition, and it's like super exciting. It's like officially made to my whole convention. Yes, I bought a
Totoro.
I bought a Totoro. He's got absolutely nothing to do with it. I bought a Totoro because he's adorable.
He's adorable.
He's so fluffy.
Look at him.
He'll kill your soul.
So say goodbye. Bye.